welcome back to Button Hill. It's Jane and Molly. Here we are on a, I say dull, overcast and rather chilly Sunday afternoon. Last week I alluded to a series of misadventures on Vinted that resulted in Molly and I acquiring, shall we say, a few changing bags. So this is all your fault, Shell from Shellbea. I made the fatal mistake of showing off a nice new changing bag that she'd bought herself, and I like changing bags. I'm not a big handbag person. I have one handbag and only one
brand of handbag as well.
Yeah, it's one brand of handbag. It's one handbag, and it's been one brand of one brand of handbag for about the last 20 years.
It works.
It works. I will not lie and say I do actually have a laptop bag by the same people, and I like it. And every year they bring out a new colour, and my old bag probably has died by then. Right, it's handbags. You don't want to hear about my handbag. Anyway, it's the ground. I am not a bag person. I don't go, oh Lord, it's Gucci, I must have, or you know, Louis Vuitton or anything like that. And I am not a big fan of really high-end changing bags either, because to be perfectly honest, you stick a name on it and it's nothing better. But Michelle bought this one. She bought a new bag, and that's me. I'm on there going, oh, that's pretty, but I like it in that colour. And before I was finished, I mean, I wasn't seriously looking to buy. I thought, right, they must have them on Vinted. You know, my go-to place, Vinted. Well, rainy afternoon, a bit sort of meh. Molly and I are on Vinted. We found the changing bags. Oh God, we found the changing bags. Well, this is Molly's fault, and this was her first purchase. Now, this is it'll be 5 minutes while I try to work it. What the heck is this one again, dear?
Baby Mel.
Baby Mel. Now, it's a Baby Mel changing bag. It's one of the ones that looks like a handbag. Yeah. You got to remember when I was having children, when I popped my 3 out, changing bags did not look this good. I think maybe when I had my youngest, they started looking this way. But when I had my youngest, we were into the yummy mummy.
Let's say Terry was kind of like yummy mummy.
Oh God, everybody had a scummy mummy bag. Oh, ugh. I used the same one I'd used on you and I'd used on Lewis, and then I put it through the washing machine, and that was the end of it.
Is that the blue one?
Yeah, the blue one looked like a rucksack.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is a Baby Mel one, and the design is cherry blossoms. Now, Molly and I are rather, we like Japanese art. We like Japanese culture too, to some extent, and this just appealed to Molly, and of course it appealed to me because I liked it, but Molly liked it more. And you know, bags, bros before bags, you know, it's really that. I mean, we were going to fight it out. So Molly got the Baby Mel one. It was not new with tags, it was new but in good condition. It's seen a little bit of battle, but I would not say it's been much used. It has 2 nice big pockets at the front, as you can see, and it comes with a changing mat.
Big changing mat.
Yeah, big changing mat. And better than that, as you can see them, they've got these pockets here, which are very, very handy for stashing things.
They're insulated.
Yeah, they're insulated. You can hear the crinkle inside. See, there's 2 of them. You hear the crinkle. Eek. And they've got a big one at the back. You know, the one you put all the things in. See, I'm wrestling it off. A fake leather, I don't believe it's proper leather, it might be actually, I can't feel it. It's a messenger bag, and inside is another changing mat, so I think that might be, no, I've got half your other changing stuff in here. It's got another changing mat, because I believe that's actually mine.
I put the caskets in there when I was...
It came with the insulated thingy-majiggy-bob bottle bag. This is actually off another bag. It's got the obligatory big pockets on the inside with a secure pocket and 3 Pseudo-creme in there. You know, the usual amount of pockets inside, and it's a rather nice neutral beige. But that's the changing mat came with it, wasn't it?
That came with the other bag.
Oh, your Kath Kidson.
Yeah, because like I said, I put them
This
there
came
when
with the Kath Kidson, which comes later.
when I was rearranging.
Yeah, so the baby Mel one. Yeah.
Leave that out.
Oh God. This one came with it. Anyway, it's a really nice size bag. Good for over shoulder, over body, and you can see that's where the wear is, but that's fine. Or over the handles of the pushchairs, which is always handy.
Got that.
Didn't it have the, yeah, it has the, this is the bit for actually hanging it over the handles, which I think is really good. Nice, sturdy. So Molly got this one, and I liked the pockets. I looked at the pockets and went, Now, you'll know if you've watched the other video where I did a comparison between a rather high-end Silver Cross one and I can't even remember where the hell that came from now. And a oilcloth one. It has the most beautiful cityscape. I have a feeling that came from Littlewoods, but it was a Mothercare one. Anyway,
Right.
you dig back, you'll find it. We have so many of these bags. You'll know what I like about my bags. Lots of space. Molly tends to use them, a little bit of stuff for the dolls, a little bit of her clothing. We've got a big overnight weekender one, and it's been, anyway, I wander off track. Molly got that one. I'm sitting there going, ooh, I wonder what I can find, because you know what it's like, I just spent some money on a bag for Molly and we like it, and I found this. Now, this is a stonker of a number. This is a Mamas and Papas Liberty print. One Sargasso grass. I can't remember the name of the design.
Seagrass.
Seagrass. Many moons ago, I fell in love with the Mamas and Papas Liberty one that they did, which was a peacock feather. I really liked it. I think I was expecting Tyree at the time, which would be why I was actually looking at a new pushchair. It was a little bitty out of our price range at that moment, but I swore that if I ever got a chance to get some of the Mamas and Papas Liberty stuff, I would. I missed the chance a couple of years ago of actually getting the pram because it was up on Gumtree, a nice lady knocked her rather. And I missed the chance because by the time we sort of crunched money, because even then it was a couple of hundred, even on the second-hand market. I'd crunched in numbers and got the money, it had gone. And worse than that, if there could be a worse, it was a lady a few streets across. So every time I was going down to school, I would pass her, pushing her children down to the primary school in this pushchair that I lusted after. But by God, when I saw the size of the wheels, it soon stopped lusting. Anyway, this was another part of that range, and this is their sort of larger, not quite the weekender bag, but not quite the just grab it and go one. This is a fairly...
Just an overnight one.
This is an overnighter bag because it is really big. It's got the big handles. It's got the front pocket.
Which is awkward.
Which is really an awkward, and this had not been used.
Like...
This was new as in bag. Nice big pocket there. Anyway, sorry to take your fingers off, sweet pea. And it's got over the bag, and it's very roomy inside. There's internal pockets in blue, and I got the bottle bag, but I did not get the changing mat. This still has its tickets. It's got a large piece of that in there. It's got the straps for making it a shoulder bag or putting it over the pram if you want. It's all in blue inside. It's in the normal internal pockets and a little bit of the design there, and then it's got this weird on the hooks for attaching it, weird zippy method, which leaves spaces. So it's a you can tell it's brand spanking new, of course, because Nothing goes where it's supposed to.
It's quite rigid.
Oh, it is that. Beat up a wee bit. But there you are. And, of course, another big pocket at the back. So, you'd think I'd be kind of, and hidden magnetic bits. Which makes it great fun for. So, there's that one. So, I think it's also, yeah, it's lined at the bottom and got the breast studs. So, that's kind of overnighter level. Or more than one child, I would say. But anyway, you get it because it looks really nice with my Wayfarer. My Wayfarer is black, so you can imagine that looks really nice with it. Anyway, I'm still wrangling over Molly's Baby Mel one because, you know, it's got all these pockets and it's great fun and I love it. So Molly says, oh, you find another one and I'll buy it for you. Well, you know, it's very nice that she's planning to treat her old mummy to something nice. But I was in there like Flynn, wasn't I? And yeah, it did. It took me a couple of weeks, but you know.
Honestly, that's because every baby mail bag they had
was the same blasted
design. That French looking one.
Oh yeah. Right, well we had a good look. Vintage was proving to be interesting. There was a lot of changing bags coming up. But like Molly's just said, they were all this sort of French naval design. The deck chair stripes. And I don't like that. So that I was looking for something a little bit more
refined.
Tarty, refined. A little bit more me and a little less
French.
Sloane Ranger, Chelsea tractor driving mummy. So I found this one. Also a Baby Mel. Same basic design as Mol's. It's got the padded bottom and it is actually padded.
Yeah.
It's a
quilted
little metallic stripe for that Essexness. Same big pockets at the front, big pocket at the back. What?
Yeah.
And I've only got one of these. But then heck, so what? This side's not got anything. Came with the changing bag. Not changing bag, the changing mat. Which is stuffed in but good. Hey, I wonder where that was gone. Ooh. Ha! If you're wondering what I'm doing, I've a friend of my cousin's does wax melts, and this is her baby powder, and it's really nice. It's not a smack it in your teeth baby powder. This is a really good, and I've put it in there just to make the bag smell babyish, yeah.
Does explain where it went though.
Yeah, it does, Anna. So inside it's got the 3 pockets there, big pocket at the back, and
I don't know if it came with a bottle bag, did it?
No, it didn't come with the bottle bag, and it didn't.
Although it was listed with one.
Yeah, well, God knows where it went. Anyway, it didn't come with the bottle bag. That's gone AWOL. Did come with the changing mat and all the tags and everything, because this was.
It was brand spanking new.
It was brand spanking new.
Bag as well.
So yeah, in the bag it was came. Everything came. So and it's again got the
the Velcro.
The Velcro. Oh God. It's got the Velcro. You know what I mean. It's got the Velcro for getting it over for your pram. It's like that. So again, absolutely stunning with my Wayfarer. By the way, the Mamas and Papas Liberty print also goes really nice with my little Zest, which is blue. Aye, right. Oh. So, not to be outdone. Now, we're only talking about, this all happened over about 2 weeks. To not be outdone, Molly says, you know, I really do like your Townscape one, Mum. But of course, you're never going to find that again. The best thing we could find was this one. This is a Kath Kidson, and it is actually called a Weekender bag. This one's got a London street scene. Must do my vocal exercise before we video. This has got the London streets, London street scenes. So you got the old Routemaster bus, the Tower Bridge, the London Eye, Big Ben,
It's just some
St.
buildings.
Paul's, the whole kit and caboodle there. It's a bit more noticeable in the back here. Big pocket. I mean massive. Clip on shoulder straps at an angle so you're not killing yourself. Big one inside with your wet bag, which messy bag, which you'll notice none of the other ones came with. The good old-fashioned string pockets, the big pocket at the back, and changing mat and bottle. What the heck? It's not a bottle bag. Is it a bottle bag?
It's just a really weird.
It's a lined bottle bag. It's really different. Yeah, nice. And it's definitely big enough to put a baby in because we put one in it.
Yeah.
To the front, it's got the square pockets, which are were stiff, so you get a bit small. So that was Molly's last purchase, and I must admit at that point we thought, oh gosh, look how many bags we've bought. And my husband said the same words but not so politely, because that's now me got 4 changing bags.
You got the backpack one. You got the skin one. Yeah.
4 bags. I mean, I've got lots of babies.
Yeah, but they're all for like different purposes.
Yeah, different purposes. So Mother got this one. I think more actually is an overnight bag. But yeah, so that was it. We have been really busy on Vinted. And we haven't done too bad, I don't really think, because it looks a lot, but the most expensive one there was the Liberty Print one, and even then I got it when it had been reduced, so I paid
£25.
£25 for it, and it's, providing it had all the bits, I had to then buy another changing mat for it. But it was a baby Mel one I got for £3 off Vinted, and I will add a pretty Liberty Print back to it when I get 5 minutes to order some Liberty Print fabric.
Yeah.
This whole little kit and caboodle didn't come to more than £40, which I don't think is too bad really in postage and packaging, because most of these, well, I know for a fact the Mamas and Papas was over £100 new when it had all the bits. And that one came as a special. It went, I don't know, I think it was a special. It went with the pram. You couldn't buy it separate. I don't know, I can't. Anyway, you can get all the bits if you want it, so that's fine, I can add to it. I just like the quilted baby Mel because it looks really really sort of a little special with the Wayfarer. Sort of, yeah. And of course, who doesn't love a nice cherry blossom print there. So there you are. That is our changing bag haul. I am so lucky that the spare room now has a cupboard, because this is where this is all going to have to go hide. Never mind. It's that's it. I don't know, maybe we should have just gone high end instead of quality instead of quantity there.
To be fair, they were probably the nicest ones you were getting on Vinted.
Yeah, I must have.
A lot of what they were selling were like the Yummy Mummy ones.
Yeah.
It's like you get pages and pages of them.
Well, see, that's because it was the in thing when your little sister was around. It was the Yummy Mummy. And I mean, I got a Yummy Mummy one. I use it. I use it as a knitting bag, mainly because that's about all I'd like to do with it. I don't think I'd ever really want to use that as a changing bag. It's so stiff.
I was about to say, it's a bit big for one. I couldn't imagine you hanging it off a pram.
Nah. Okay. I like what I got. I like the fabric ones. It looks smart. It looks nice. Anyway, that is our Vinted bag haul. Never to be repeated, because I now have no excuse to buy any more bags. Any sort. So we shall now leave you, get this uploaded, and I think we're going to do a Vinted haul next one, because we've got a few little bits and bobs. Of course, everybody and their dogs discovered it's winter, therefore all the stuff I very carefully have been sitting on and vented all disappeared this week. Yeah. Never mind. We shall survive. Start looking again. So somewhere out there, some real babies wearing all that Zara stuff I very carefully liked and sat on top of. There you go. Never mind. Okay, right, we shall see you again, and let's hope you have an absolutely beautiful week. And to our subscribers in America, happy Thanksgiving for Thursday. And for everybody else, go on Friday, it's Black Friday, buy everything you don't need. Yeah. Right, see you all. Thank you for watching. Bye.